y'all, APG Jamie here, and today we're going to play with their Jelly Arts gel printing plate, registered trademark. Did I say I was APG? Well, even if I didn't, I am. So, this is one of them big ones. It's like a 9 by 13 or something like that. I don't know. I'm trying to get rid of the glare. You're welcome. Now, I jelly plated for a couple of hours, and I have whittled the video down to right about 24 minutes. Yeah, you're welcome. And it is going to be sped up mostly because, you know, I made some really ugly prints, y'all. They were some very unattractive ones. And when that happens, just keep going. I mean, what you got to lose? An ugly print? So, I'm happy with all except one deli paper pull and then one brayer off paper that I piddled around with, okay, because I also used my brayering off paper. And when you see my hands disappearing, I know, autofocus, when you see my hands disappearing over there on the right, that's because I am cleaning off the stencil. These are eye stencils, y'all. And at the time I used them, they was brand new. But they's not brand news anymore. They've been used and loved because I like them. Joan Smithies designed the majority of the ones I'm using. Just saying. Patty Tolly Parrish has one or two in there as well. As do some off of the istencils.com site on its own, okay? So anyway, I'm using cardstock and printer paper, you know, just regular copy paper. And I did make these for a swap. As a matter of fact, they are already in the mail at the time of this voiceover. So, do y'all ever like to swap mono printed papers? If so, email me. Description box per a list of ingredients in my email and, you know, other pertinent information that you might be interested in. And if I have any linkages, I will be putting those in the upper right hand corner. It will be indicated with the little lowercase letter I. And I don't know if I ever get the focus fixed. I think I eventually catch on, y'all. I'm not going to swear to it. But it's okay, because you love me. Say it. Say it out loud. Oh, I love y'all too. Your kind comments, your likes, your shares, your suggestions, your whatevers. I hope you're having a good day. I had a good day because, you know, jelly printing is a good day, y'all. It's a good day. Oh, pink. Eileen's favorite. Just saying, Eileen, because I know it is. So, some of the pulls came out pretty good on their own. And like I said, some of them weren't so pretty. And I'll just keep playing with those. And I do have a scrap piece back over there behind me that I end up grabbing, I think. So we'll see how all that goes. And it's just mostly pretty much the same. Will you learn anything by watching my video? I hope so. Oh, I hope so. I like this one, y'all. Color combinations, maybe. Removing dog hair from the stencils that you dropped on the floor, maybe. That can be tricky because stencil's kind of staticky, you know, and the dog hair just loves static, just saying. So here we're fixing to make that ugly deli paper print that I mentioned. So I'm picking dog hair off, being careful not to damage my plate, y'all. And I'm fanning it with my hand because I'm like, just hurry up and dry already. It was a little humid the day I did this. The reason you want it to dry is because you want to go over the top of it And I'm squishing that piece of deli paper around the outside, like Trailer Park Girl, to pick up some of that extra wet stuff around the outside. Trailer Park Girl. So, and fan and move and look at it, and where it's sort of shiny on the paint, still wettish. So we're going to go over it with gray, because I thought gray and orange would just surely look good together. Surely it would. I'm just going to wait, and we're just going to see what happens. The deli paper's thin, and I use the unfolded kind, and I believe it's Dixie brand I get from Sam's Club. It gets more horrid looking as it dries, y'all. Just saying. So, yeah. Don't do that again. But I probably will. Because sometimes I just like to try to make colors go together, whether they do or not. It doesn't matter. Look at this one. This is a fun one, y'all. Oh, I get a really cool retro-y print thing from this one. My husband says, "Ooh, I like that one," and I'm like, "Really?" Sometimes it surprises me what he likes. Oh, now we're back to the orange. I know, Vaughn, but it's orange. Oh, how's it gonna look? I don't know. Now, the specific stencils I'm using are made specifically to work with the 8x10 jelly plate in size, y'all. Just saying. So that's why it looks smaller than my plate, because I've got the bigger plate. Because I wanted to fill a whole sheet. And oh, look at this one, segments, y'all. Oh, it's so cool looking. When you layer some of these, don't necessarily take my word for it. Try it yourself. Eye stencils. Just saying. Excellent customer service. If you have any issues at all, ordering or anything, give them a holla. Holla. And like I thought, I don't think I said it out loud. I'm no Patty Tolly Paris or no Jelly Arts Bridget. Okay? But I sure have fun. I sure enjoy it. And just think, we've only got 16 and a half minutes of rambling to go. Hey, if you don't want to hear me jibber jabber, okay, because I know some of y'all don't want to hear me jibber jabber, feel free to hover over the screen and click on the little speaker looking thing and just turn me off, or turn the volume off on your device that you're listening on. Take the earplugs out, okay, that kind of thing. Picking up the extra paint, yeah, that's what I'm doing. See, and I scrunched that one up. It comes out really deli paper. It comes out cool looking. Just saying. Deli paper's neat to work with on the jelly press, because when you collage with it, it essentially just disappears right into a background, and it's cool. And it's not quite as delicate as a napkin is. Yeah, just saying. So again, with the dog hairs, I've got a black dog, and his hair's kind of coarse. He's a lab. He's looking at me right now. Ching's a good boy. So anyway, yeah. And Molly, she's a little tan corgi mix, and so I want to make sure if I'm wearing white clothes, I get black hair on it. If I'm wearing black clothes, I get tan hair, which looks white on dark clothes. Just saying, because I'm covering all my bases here, y'all. As you can see, I'm using different stencils together, and that's okay. You can mix and measure and mix your brands and everything else, and do half sheets and whole sheets and quarter sheets and whatever kind of sheets makes you happy. Just saying. Purple. Is pretty, y'all. Pretty purple. Pretty purple. Now we're going to mess it up with this here green. That's a neon green, and I like that neon green, but man, they not happy together. I'm sure somebody already knew that, because it's not the first time I've tried to use them together. I'm just saying, I do just, yeah, you would think that I would learn from experience, but no, because I'm still having fun. Now, the reason I'm taking the lid off of that paint is because the hole in it has the little plastic part off the lid broke off in there. I don't know why that happens sometimes, y'all, but it does. So there we have it. Also, paint boogers. I know y'all could have done without that piece of tip. That's those clog-glups pieces of craft paint when your craft paint starts getting old and junk. And that happens in my studio quite frequently because I do not keep it at a constant temperature. If it's hot and I'm not working out there, I don't have the air conditioner on. So it can get in excess of 90 degrees out there in my studio because it's this whole separate built-in, okay? And likewise, if it's freezing or below freezing and I'm not working, I don't have the heater on. So it can get pretty freezy out there. So yeah, my supplies are, they get hot, they get cold. Some of them probably even freeze for that matter, which is probably not good, but so it goes. I'm just too frugal to keep the heat or the AC on out there. Did I mention it was summertime? I mean, we had the best spring ever. Okay, we were having 70-degree weathers up until the beginning of May. I mean, cereal guys. And then all of a sudden it's like, no, it's summer. We went from beautiful, awesomest spring that you've ever had in your entire lives, and now it's summer and hot. Just in case you didn't realize what summer was here in Texas. Humid. Did I say humid? Yeah. 89% humidity, and it's not even raining. So as you can see, and especially if you're not listening to me, you're just watching, you can see what I'm doing. I like that one. Simple. Like me. Here we go with some more green, y'all. Because red and green make gray. Funny looking gray, brown, funny color. Thanks, Molly. Molly loves Mama. In case you didn't know that about Molly, she does. So I'm sure y'all are noticing the ugly prints, because I'm like, Lord, help me. Oh, help me. Maybe it's been too long between jelly uses. Maybe. Oh, I like these stencils, y'all. I got a lot of circles. She has a whole lot of other kinds of stencils to pick from. She being Joan Smithies through the Patty Tolly Parish artist link on iStencils. Anywho, they my friends. I like them. I can promote them. I like them. So I did. I ended up picking probably not all of them, but darn near all of her circly ones. Bless my heart with these ugly prints. Some of them are interesting. Interesting can be good. Now, I didn't put any papas on these because somebody might want to use a papa white instead of a papa black. So, and because these are for swaps, I left them where they were interesting and would be suitable for black or white or gold or something. And this one is a brayering off page. And I thought, well, I'm going to use this free stencil. iStencil sent me a free one in my last order, y'all. I don't know if they do that all the time or if you have to have a minimum, but free. So I'm using that, and I just did the one, and I thought, yeah, I like that real well. So we're just going to keep going with the little red hibiscus-y looking flower. We're going to do a cleanup pull, sort of. If you can call that a cleanup pull. Let's see what we get off of this one. Take that unattractive one and put it over here. And I'm using a deli paper there to pick up some of that paint around the edge so it doesn't smoosh all over my hands quite so much. It's pretty red. Just saying. I don't know how pretty it is on your end, but it's pretty on mine. It's so pretty it calls for a musical interlude. Just a musical interlude for you, for me, just we musical interlude. Now, as you can see, I am overlapping the flowers. I'm continually picking up the excess paints over there, the really wet paint, so it doesn't stick to my paper there. And so now I got this leftover ghosty kind of stuff. What are we going to do? Are we going to make something pretty, or are we going to make something unattractive? I don't remember. Oh, I think this one comes out okay-ish. Well, almost all of them ended up interesting. The ones that were not interesting didn't go in the swap. They're still out there in the studio waiting for me to more unattractive them. That's interesting. Interesting doesn't always mean gorgeous, but some of these got some great crusty bits. Just saying, portions of them are going to be beautiful. Now, I could have just as easily gotten out a little tiny jelly and used that to do this kind of thing with, but at the time I wasn't thinking. I was just trying to make one smooth recording from the get-go. And I did. From the get-go. And I'm doing the same thing like I did with the red flowers, only with this, that stencil, which the list of ingredients below in the description box will tell you what that stencil's name is. Okay? This makes an interesting print too. I think this ends up being one of my favorites. Is it? I don't remember. We'll get a look at it sooner or later. And there's a photo montage, but that'll be at the endish. We've got, 7 minutes to go and counting. Oh, you can also hover over the screen. Now, I don't know if it works on whatever devices. I know it doesn't work on the TVs when you're watching on TV, just saying. You can't comment when you're watching on TV either, but you can do a thumbs up, y'all. Just suggestion. So anyway, you hover over the screen and a little gear icon looking thing comes up, and you click on that, and you can speed up the video or slow down the video. But fair warning, I'm going to sound real special either way you go. Oh, I like that one. I like that pull. It was kind of a cleanup pull. Now we're going to look at some of them. Pick up some more stuff off of there. I'm like, what are we doing? Oh, no, we're going to go with blue. What are we going to do? Oh, we're going to use this little flourishy one here and do the same thing again. Because I'm like, oh, that just makes me so happy. And then I get the really neato cleanup print from it, y'all. Just saying, because, just saying. And so I kind of do them all so that they're lined up pretty good, and then the last few, I don't know how many, the last few, I end up putting them haphazardly on that paper there to kind of make it all smoosh up together, and so it doesn't look too lining. I don't particularly care for one direction paper. I like my paper to go in multiple directions, so that's why I use stencils that way and smoosh my paper around this way and that way and whatever other way. And same thing when I'm stamping out stencils to make stamped paper, whatever kind of stuff. So drying that off. What are we going to do? I don't know. It's a surprise. I was cleaning the stencil over there. Or, who knows what I was doing over there. Okay. What are we going to do? Oh, now we're going to use stencil, and we're going to actually not use the deli plate. I thought, well, let's just see if using the sponge and dabbling on this one's going to be any faster. It was a little faster, although not quite as satisfactory as using the printing plate. Just saying, but that's pretty. I like that page. And I gave it away. Can you believe I gave it away? these are the ones I think I'm liking. Yep. Now what are we gonna do? I think I had, what am I gonna do? I don't know. Oh, we're coming back to this one because we let it dry over there. So I think we're gonna do a cleanup. I thought we were gonna do a patina-y type thing, but no. Didn't do it. Paula Phillips got some great videos on her channel, Journal Artista, as does Patty Tolly Parrish. Okay, and Jelly Arts themselves have a YouTube channel, and they have great videos, actual how-tos. I'm more of a process, and this is how I did it kind of thing. And oh, please bless my heart, y'all. Yeah. Let's see if we're gonna like this one. Because I think I put it on top of another print. Probably. I mean, what do you get to lose? It's just layering up. It's like, oh yeah, hey, yeah, now you're talking. Oh, now we got some more happy goodness on there. Oh, rose gold. It's the only metallic I broke out that day, and it's a rose gold paint, y'all. Pretty. Wait till you see the pull on this one. I think this is my last official print. Let's just put it on the back of that one. That's a brayer off paper. Oh, smoosh it down. Let's hopefully get that. And if you leave your paper on there too long, it will stick and pull apart because, you know, paper's kind of like layers. So don't leave it on there forever, y'all. I'm just like, yeah, I want it all. Come on, goodness. Come on, goodness. Get on this piece of cardstock. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me, pardon me. And magic. I love this one. Well, I think it might have been my favorite. I don't know. I end up with so many favorites. So I'm just seeing if I can pull up anything else off of there. And I like that one too right there. I know it's kind of weird, but I like it. I'm, you know, like me. I like weird. That one, no. Really, no. Told you got uglier as it dried. Quit making me look at it. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Oh, how fun. Yes. Yes. Oh. Oh. Yes. Yes. I love those colors. Just saying. Yes. Yeah, baby. Yeah, retro. That would make your eyes go meow. And I think I like those. I think they make me happy. Look at that. Photo montage. Now it's only like 5 minutes till the end of the video. No, not really. Don't click away yet, y'all. Not yet. I got disclaimer screen coming up. Look at that. See? They were ugly, but not anymore. Just keep going. Pile on them layers and you get little crusty bits. Next time I jelly plate, I think I'm going to do the graphite and the baby powder or bath powder resist. So that'll be coming up, I don't know, another month or so. I don't know. Next time I jelly. I don't know. We'll see. I sure appreciate each and every one of you, your kind comments, your likes, your subscriptions. If you haven't done so already, please take a moment to subscribe and click that bell for notifications of new videos and live shows on the third Thursdays of the month. Thanks for watching and happy arting, y'all.